built last year.
We'll just come back to you a quick detour. My colleague is in an exclusive chat with Arjun Juneja of Mankind Pharma on the sidelines of India Pharma 2026. Listen in.
As far as the innovation versus generic drugs debate is concerned, where do things stand right now and where can India take a lead?
I think innovation in India has recently started. I think India was still playing the generic story. I think the generic story now has started fading. And soon we will see many Indian companies developing innovative drugs. We have also started as Mankind Pharma. We have few programs into the innovation space, both in small molecules as well as in biologics. And in the next few years, you'll see something coming out from our pipelines as well.
So as far as the specialty or the innovation drugs is concerned, how much revenue do you expect to make out of it in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years would be a small revenue because it'll take us at least 4 to 5 years before we come out with some innovative drugs. But I think over the next 10 years, I would say substantial portion of our revenue should come from innovative drugs.
So are Indian companies capable enough to do some big scale acquisitions and especially in the US market?
Yes, I think Indian companies are capable of doing big scale acquisitions. Indian companies have done big scale acquisitions in India. We've recently acquired Bharat Serum, which was about a $2 billion kind of an acquisition. So yes, Indian companies are capable. If they can do acquisitions in India, why can't they do it abroad? And many Indian companies have done it in the past.
And so very lastly, we are talking in the middle of the West Asia crisis. The war has lasted by more than a month. Are you seeing some impact of raw material prices, and especially with the shipping routes and the the air cargo routes being completely jammed? How is it affecting your business?
I feel the effect hasn't started to come in yet because the industry was still sitting on older inventories. But I feel in the next 15-20 days or a month's time, effects would start to come in, especially with the shortage of LPG, petroleum-related products, which are used in manufacturing our APIs and formulations. So I think there will be inflationary price hikes which will happen because of the war, and I feel it'll take about 6 months to 1 year. Even if the war ends now, it'll take about 6 months to 1 year before this will all end because there's demand and supply gap, and demand is more and supply is less, and even if all the refineries start, so it'll take some time for the supplies to come back to the original levels.
So thank you so much for being to Profit. Pleasure speaking to you. Thank you.
All right, okay. So, of course, that was the management. You heard from the management with regards to Mankind Pharma. But, switching back and talking about NPST, we were talking to